face.
It's too late
You
for
live
us.
in a world of darkness, sir.
Hola.
It's his old
everybody.
friend.
Oh,
Welcome to our character creation stream. Smoke and barrel. I think most of these faces here are familiar. The dog noise in the background should definitely be familiar if you've been to any stream I've ever put on, because for some reason they like to wrestle on my feet. But yeah, let's kind of go through and everybody introduce themselves real quick, get reacquainted, and then we'll talk about what we're doing and what this whole thing is gonna be about. So let's pick on first. You know what? Let's go to on the screen. It should be the person to my right. So we'll just go that way. How about Moss? You give a little introduction to yourself there.
Hey, everybody. If you don't know me, I am Moss. I'm super excited because this is actually the first game that JJ's run for me. So I'm super excited because I hear good things about his games. So yeah, I'm ready to go. And I love pirates. I fucking love pirates.
I think this will be a fun one. Get into it. Get our go full mast, you know? Full mast.
Full mast. And you never go full mast, dude.
you always
Some
go
of
full
us
mast.
are always full mast, boss.
Right?
It's true.
The full mast, you know, JT just said it. Some of you are always full mast. How's it going today? And
Fantastic. I can't wait to frog it up. Full Melanie Mac style.
Oh, please don't. This is YouTube.
That's why I said Melanie Mac style.
And based on chat, I guess, you know, Biggles, you should answer that question. Jack,
Who said I am gay?
and I
You are
guess
gay.
the question, well, you know what? I will answer the gaming Ronin's question with another question. Which type of gay? Like the old Irish, happy jolly? He definitely fits that description. Or is it he's gonna be really good at swabbing the poop deck type thing?
Let's go with the first one.
He loves the
dong. All right. So it's me now, right?
Yeah.
So I am Biggles, the old Irish kind of gay, I guess. And this is not the first pirate game that I have ran with JJ at the helm. So I'm excited because this one is Pathfinder and not boring 5e. So it should be interesting.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Altmarsh. Nautical themed. And last, but of course not, our thing MegaReacts.
Hey, what's up? I'm happy to be here, ready to have some pirate fun, ready to go to some brothels and drink some cheap wine and rob some people of their gold. Pirate things, good times.
I like it.
And there are pretty much, well, I think there's really, but you know, rules for most of them in there. Figure out all that fun stuff. Well, yes. Welcome, guys. Welcome, chat. A few things we'll go over. There should be a command I'm going to do all the chat access quick. If you wish, get these guys rerolls or items or whatnot. Exclamation point dubloons will bring up the Streamlabs and send it in there. And over what some of those things. Third monitor really was a problem. But yeah, as we do this and as we get into rolling stats and kind of going over characters, there will be a sets of donation types you can make. You are watching on YouTube. Everything is in the description of the live or over on Twitch and Kick. Put those in the chat just so you have an idea of what you can help out with, what you can do to make characters' day a little bit worse, or just kind of get pirates ready to be pirates in the upcoming episode. And doggos, other upload. But yeah, first things first. There is going to be curse and a boon go out. Character creation. Rolling dice. It's gonna be our first roll. For some of you, the first roll probably on Foundry. And we are going to have everybody roll a... So, simple way to do it is just in the chat box at /roll20.
Ooh.
Wow.
God dang.
Okay. Well,
Is this a sign
Biggles?
of things to come? This is terrible.
Yeah.
it might be that, or you got
You
some of
ain't
these low
shitting.
rolls out of the way. But Biggles will have the boon for now. And MegaReacts will have the curse now.
Oh, that's lame.
Well, I know MegaReacts, you had a Patreon of yours send you stuff for this. So, Ed, he sent you 25, right?
Yes, I believe I just put that through. Did it go through?
Only says you're cutting out, JJ.
That could just be my mic. But all right. Yep, I got I got that there. Now, $25 would be move, blessing, or curse to another player. So if you would
Well-
like to do that instead,
Well, I
Yeah.
don't want to be cursed, obviously.
who
So,
would you like
let's,
to put that on?
So we're gonna move it just because it is a curse to Biggles because he rolled a 13.
Okay.
I mean, that is a curse. That is a curse number. It's not personal.
Well, then you're gonna
What was
have
that roll?
both.
for? I missed that part. I was posting all the links.
The D20 was the highest person got the boon, and then the person who rolled lowest got the curse.
Oh wait,
That-
we rolled a D20. I was rolling
Oh.
the 4D6 thing.
Oh, go ahead and roll the D20. I didn't even notice.
Where's the
You
D20?
still rolled
Just
an 8.
do- just
Oh,
do-
wow.
/r space D20.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I might have got robbed.
Just don't roll a 13. I'll give it to you.
Oh shit! Oh, don't give it to
Wow.
me, man. But I did roll pretty damn good.
Well, then the boon will move JT, and Biggles, you will have the curse. Those will not come into play at the moment.
I was blessed by Sevi.
Have you?
Don't lose track of things. Really. When there's 800 things going on.
How do I view my character sheet?
All right. So
You click on your name and pull it out, or just click on your name under party. I think.
Kyle, what's up, Kyle? What's up, ex-boys?
Okay, got it.
all right, what's going on, guys? Welcome. Trickling in. Am
Trickle my
I
dickle.
a little bit better, chat, with my voice? I know some of it's just my cadence of speaking too. That's my mic at. I probably don't have a good mic for my voice, to be honest with you. But yeah, with that, we can I say, well, Biggles, did you figure out how to open your character sheet?
Yes,
Okay.
and I wrote down under campaign notes has a curse.
Perfect. It'll only come into play for character creation, so it'll be something that happens at pretty much at the end of this session. Whoever ends up with the curse, something will happen. Whoever ends up with the boon, something will. Not a huge thing but I'll use your character sheet as the example because it has nothing on it. So when you are looking to plug in your ancestry, your heritage, your class, your background. You'll have your character sheet up. You will go back to all those tabs, and you will find the compendium pack, like a little book with the @ sign on it. Like
Compendium
Second.
compendia.
Yeah, second
Yep.
from the right.
Yep, right next to the setting gear. You'll click that. You'll go into character building. You will find all of your stuff there, and you will just drag and drop into the spots on the character sheet that it needs.
Did that work?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you'll go to heritages. Now with this one, just because they don't really organize things, find Toonie, up that little folder, pick whichever heritage.
Will you cool it?
Puppy.
Yeah, I want to be this one because it has to do with swimming. Bam. And
And-
dogs can swim.
Same thing with your class. You'll plug that in there. Find the background. Now, there are a lot of backgrounds that are 2nd edition, so you can use some of them or just go through all of them. It might be easier to navigate the Archives of Nethys
So-
backgrounds, but that's
Earlier, I saw Song of the Deep. Can I use that?
is it a background?
Yes.
It's gonna be my
It's-
water breathing brother.
It's the one where you drowned and then like see creatures like save you, and then you know about the ocean and you can breathe water.
Sure.
Cool.
I hope more than one of us could have that because I already got it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Cool.
I might
totally
get it
cool
too.
with that.
Why not? We'll all be water breathing brothers.
We'll all
We
do it.
all died.
It's better than Barkeep, which I was gonna get.
I mean, actually,
Hey,
if-
Michaela.
If more than one of you have taken that, we will discuss some background stuff for those characters. You guys might know.
Dun, dun, dun.
We could talk about that a little here. I think one of the most important things about character creating is figuring out if your stats are. Oh, that is extremely important. And again, in chat, if you guys wish to change some things, if these guys rolled too high for your liking or too low for your liking, there is the exclamation point dubloons command. Will bring up our Streamlabs link, and you can send some donations at us to have them re-roll, or move the curse and the boon around, or for $150, I will let you
All right.
create an NPC that they will run into at some point. That in mind as we go along with this. But let's get started rolling. We will keep those d20s we had you roll, and we will just go top to bottom. And JT first.
All right. So wait, we're rolling. I thought we were rolling the other thing.
In this one you will roll the macro.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. You said. Oh, okay, I got you. You see, roll. Gotcha.
All right.
13.
So 13 will be your first one. You will do that 6 times for all 6 stats.
Okay. So we're gonna do these. We're gonna place them afterwards. Gotcha.
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna let you place them how best they fit your character.
Ooh, not bad.
That's solid.
Okay.
That's
That is
solid.
solid.
Okay.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Wow.
Take it. Take
Yeah.
it.
Setting the bar high.
Those are pretty good stats. Now, what 2nd edition Pathfinder did is they got rid of the actual static number, so you won't put the 15, the 13, or whatever anywhere. You'll just put that modifier into your character sheet. So 13 plus 1, 15, so on and so forth. So when
Okay.
He just glazed over. I saw
it's
that.
okay.
Yeah.
So open up, dude, here. So if you
Yeah,
open
you
up
want
your
to do
character
that for
sheet,
me because
yeah.
I'm dumb.
So the other day when we all got together, we all kind of talked about it. When you open up your character sheet, so effectively, so you will keep the boost and flaw from being your race.
Right.
Yeah, I could.
Pin it, man.
Just yeah, this is why you're a mod for people.
She knows the things and she'll let you know.
Yeah, pinned it, but also the
And that
command,
shit.
the command exclamation point doubloons is great too. Okay,
What does that do?
it brings up the Streamlabs link.
Oh, nice.
Funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right? Thank you. I mean, I appreciate Michaela's pinning comment because that is easier and in many ways is the smarter way to do it.
I got to figure that out. How'd you do that?
Off of Streamlabs, you go into
Magic.
commands. Make a command. I
Oh.
also have one for socials. My other
I
one
might
is
have to
Wikipedia.
try Streamlabs again.
So far, it's been complaining too much. But yes, what you will do then is
Mm-hmm.
you're on your character sheet. You're on that first page, which is there, and then you'll go down to attribute modifiers. You'll hit that edit button.
Yeah, I did that. I'm
Okay.
looking at that.
So pretty much what you're gonna do is you're gonna do manual entry to put these in, just because second edition isn't really built for rolling
Oh,
dice
click.
anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So then you're just gonna say, okay.
Yeah. Now all my boosts went away though.
Yeah, you'll just have to add all that manually. Sadly, it's the
Okay.
manual part of it. So knowing you have -1 in strength, +1 in dex, +1 in wisdom, and you'll get to pick strength, con, or charisma. Your back.
How do I add that back or I just leave it?
So let's say, for instance, your strength, right? So you start off with a -1, but let's say you want to put the +1 there, you would leave it.
Right.
Let's say
Okay.
in dex you want to put one of those 15s, which is a +2. You just do the +3, adding that boost already. It'll.
Well, obviously I'm gonna do that. So
Okay,
let's
So we'll just
do that.
keep that one there, and then you can go through and assign the rest of them, and then I'll come back and check it here in a minute and just everything.
So
equals out.
15s and +2, 13s and +1.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. Easy peasy.
And
And
I
I
have
had
those on the screen. I'm
415.
gonna kind of try to
Sweet.
them so you see them.
Is it similar to D&D where it's -10 divided by 2 or whatever? And that's how you get your modifier?
Yeah, it should be the same math.
Oh, okay. All right, sweet.
All right.
Ooh, what would be more important for a swashbuckler, wisdom or intelligence?
That would be something that you could also go look into the proficiencies, all the skills, and see what ones you want to be better at.
Ooh,
If
that
they're,
would
I
be too low.
don't think there's really any feats that require minimum stats. So not too bad there. Your wisdom is going to go to your perception. Perception is going to play a role in your initiative most of the time. That's something to kind of keep consideration of.
Okay, so we'll give that a 2.
But yeah, and we will get on to the next person for rolling some stats here. Biggles.
Okay.
So,
Okay. How many times do I roll? 1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
That's not terrible.
I think I did it right. So if I use a 15 on that -2 strength, it's a 0, correct?
if you use the 15 on the strength, it'll be a +1. 'Cause you'll
It
take
would be a +1.
You'll take
Okay.
a -1 from what's already there.
Okay.
All right, so sir, you have 14, 11, 12, 12, 12, and all around.
I think I did it
Isn't
right.
bad stats, which again I have them. I'm gonna keep up on. Have that up. What those
So what do I-
modifiers are. So you open your character sheet.
I go to manual entry, right?
You go to manual entry. Yep. And then so you'll just have to keep in mind where if you're looking where it says boost, the greens are in like highlighted green. Because what you're going to be able to do again, if I let you have all the boosts and everything on top of rolling, you guys are have ridiculous stats. You're going to be gods at level, right? Which is insane. So I'm kind of going.
Sounds interesting.
We're taking some of that stuff away, and I'm giving you your ancestry ones, so you will get a boost to Dex and Charisma. We'll have a flaw in your Constitution though, and then Song of the Deep will allow you to pick from Strength, Con, or Charisma to have a boost. So,
Oh, I forgot to do that.
yeah, so you can just you just do it manually, not a big deal. Like I said, I'm gonna go through and make sure we've got everything figured out. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take those modifiers you have, just because again it doesn't go off the stats. So you
Mhm.
have 2 plus 2s, 3 plus 1s, and then a 0. You put wherever you want, and then you can add your ancestry boosts and flaws boost you pick from.
So 2 plus 2s. And how 3 plus 1s?
Yep.
And if I put the plus 1 in my con, it's a 0.
Yep.
Okay. And then these are also plus 1. Plus 1. Oh, sorry. 1. And then that's a 0, right? 11 is 0.
Yeah.
And then because I have that plus 1, it's a plus 2 here. Okay.
And then your dex will be a plus 3 because you get one from a bonus from uni.
Plus 3. Oh, wait, hold on. My dex would already have a plus 2, right? So it would be plus.
Be plus 3, yeah. If
Plus-
you're putting one of the plus 2s in your dex, it'll go to plus 3.
Okay.
Get out of here with that witch nonsense and dragon noodle soup.
Sorry, I'm just so confused. Okay,
There you
so my strength is a plus 2. My dex was a plus 2.
Yep, but you get a plus
And
1 from
So
your
now it's a
race.
plus 3. My charisma was a plus 1, but now because of my race, I get a plus 1.
Yep.
My constitution, I gave a plus 1 and makes it a 0. And then my wisdom is a 0.
Yep.
So I complete that. And then you said if I go to my. How do I.
So you'll get one more.
Oh, fuck. I just screwed it up.
So keep it as the manual entry, but you just get to pick strength, con, or charisma to get another boost in.
Strength, con, or charisma.
So one of those 3 can be upped by 1.
Let's do charisma as a plus 3. Okay.
All right. That is good there. Go to Moss.
All right, so let's roll this 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not great. Okay.
I've seen worse. I've seen worse.
True. And worse. Well,
A plus 2, or let's see, where did I?
plus 0, plus 2, plus 1,
0, 2,
minus 1, plus 1,
1.
1.
All right, so obviously, since my primary weapon is a firearm, I definitely want to do dexterity, correct?
Would be a good one to choose.
Okay, so we're going to do dexterity is plus 2. And then I have a plus 1, I think based on my race and background, I have a plus 1 in con, intelligence, wisdom, and a minus 1 in charisma. So I think what I'm going to do, Here, I'll just leave. I'll leave charisma as my dump stat, I think. So I'll put 0. Ooh, do I want to do -2 in charisma? Yeah, I do.
Nobody likes you.
No, but everybody hates me, man. I
Oh,
love it.
this.
I love the
Oh,
idea.
this dude's back on the ship. Jesus,
You couldn't get rid of him.
I
he's a
totally
son of a bitch.
Court.
All right, so then I think wisdom. So as far as like crafting and things like that, is that governed by intelligence? Would you say?
It might go into a little bit more of your inventor stuff.
So just regular crafting is intelligence. I don't
Yeah.
know if his is special or not.
Things I've never heard Dragon Noodle Soup say before. I can't afford it for now.
Yeah, crafting would be in intelligence based.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what I do. I'm going to be boring and keep strength at a 0. Because I doubt that'll... My firearms are not going to affect... Well, actually, you know what? No. Fuck that. I'm going to put that at a +1. Because I do have a boarding axe I'm going to use. So I've got 2 more +1s and a 0. So I think I'll keep my intelligence at a +1. Because that should be the base that I get from being a dwarf. Con I'll bring up to +2, and wisdom I will bring up to +2. And I'll also, I'll put this out to chat. My character's name is Wilhelm, but I can't think of a good last name. He is an inventor. He's a dwarf. Let's see. Let me tell you a little bit more about him. He's a forge dwarf, inventor with a tinker background. And he's got an eye patch, a peg leg, very stereotypical. He is bald up top, but he's got a big gray beard. So if you guys can come up with a last name, I'll use the best one.
You said you're going to be primarily guns, right?
Correct.
I still say Missler is the best because it's like missile, and it's the opposite of that other German character.
It is good. I mean, right now, let's see. Gray Bush is good. Kokenstash.
That's pretty good too.
A Hunter Biden of dwarfs.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna jot these down as I see them coming in, and then we'll choose from the list. How's that?
Well, we're on to our final character for some rolling. React.
All right, I gotta summon my mojo here. Oh, okay, 6 rolls, and I do get one reroll, right, from the donation.
Yeah, I'll give you the reroll just because it was a little bit weird how we had to get the money over there. Oh shit!
Not too shabby.
Okay. And then I say go ahead and re-roll one. We'll get rid of the 11 for you.
Yep. Oh.
We'll go ahead and keep the 11. And we'll keep
we
the
will
highest.
keep the 11. Yeah. Holy shit! A 6. I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah. What did you even? What were the dice on? That was a 3 1
1
and
1 and 4. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Never in the history of the world.
Well, those 3. Got a 0 plus 1 plus 1. Yeah, nice. Red there. Crazy.
Do they have rednecks in this world?
I wouldn't. I mean, obviously, but I don't think there's like a
There's not a term for it, but can I
Yeah.
speak with like a redneck accent?
Hell
Can there
yeah.
be just
Oh,
an island full of boomhowers?
They're
Fire
probably
there,
more
Get on that
so.
thing.
Talking about dang old pirate ship over there. Talking about
Yeah,
dang
Don't have
old
that there
board
sudden
there.
twang, you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
And
that
pirate cannon go
X
boom.
marks the spot there and them booty and
And go over there and get that them there treasure over there. I'm going. That's right.
Boomhauer Island. There's one Dale. Pocket sand.
For my ancestry, I get strength and a free one, so that'll be strength to 3.
I mean,
Free will go.
Dale would be a swashbuckler if you think about it. That feint move
Oh, yeah.
could totally be pocket sand, and then stab.
I'm pretty sure that's a joke that a buddy of mine made. Like he made a swashbuckler in 5e, and he's like, "Yeah, I just throw pocket sand all the time."
Oh, Dale.
Good.
I'm going to keep my barkeep background because I'm an automation. I don't need to breathe underwater anyway.
Well, I say we kind of go through now that we got stats, and for the most part, everybody has put their stats away, or in the appropriate places. Again, remember.
I have a
yes,
oh,
question.
I have a question about automatons. How are they powered? Do they have internal combustion engines, or are they magically powered?
Magical.
Oh,
we have like a soul, basically.
Okay.
Yes, he will not rust on the open seas.
I was thinking because if it was an internal combustion engine, you would need to breathe.
Yeah.
So it does say I can have a buildup where I do need oxygen, need to be somewhere I can let it out, but it's not like breathing. So it's up to the DM on how we work that.
See how it's worded.
It is worded that I do need to be in air at some point. Like I can't just always be underwater.
Yeah.
So you're the only one with a better stat than me, but only one better stat.
So then, for sake of any type of mechanic, if
you get a
during
plus
any
4?
underwater stuff, we will play it as normal, but I might not have the failures be as bad. The automation kind of thing, like you might not die as quickly underwater as everybody else might, but we'll play it the same just for ease of underwater combat. A little crazy.
You just become tarnished, maidenless,
and maidenless.
And I have a +4 in charisma as of right now.
Oh, you get a +4. Okay.
Well, I got a +3, but one of my barkeep ones can go into charisma, my +1s. And that's where I put it.
Nice. So wait, your 17 doesn't give you a +4?
No, that gives you +3.
+3, okay. Oh, because so I had a +2 dex before, so I got right +3. Okay.
Okay.
Or is it a +4? I don't know.
If anyone wants to donate money so I can re-roll one of these stats,
I was gonna say I think the person who might need the most assistance in that is Moss. Does have that 9, but
in charisma, oh yeah.
JJ, if I have a 15 and a +2, it's +3. You said.
A 15 is a +2, and so.
But if I have a +2 already,
or you should have a +1. Every boost is +1.
Well, I had something that boosted me to a +2. My swashbuckler, I guess. It was before I hit the button. Before I hit the button, it said +2.
I don't think you can have anything that gives you a +2.
Yeah, I wasn't giving you the class boost because the class boost and the free boost would have just made you guys way too powerful.
All right,
so it could have been the background one. Maybe that was clicked before you went into the manual mode.
Could have been my background because I do have. I do have the whole Gripply thing.
Yeah.
So is it still a +2 or no? But you're making a +4. Dex.
You put one of the 15s in strength. Put one of the 15 dex.
And one in charisma.
And you're putting the Song of the Deep bonus into charisma, correct?
Yes, that's what that was. Yeah.
Oh, stats. Oh, your stats are correct. Not sure what that was before.
Okay.
Could have just been something.
Okay.
What I'm seeing, good there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, let's go through. You guys can kind of talk about your character a little bit, of maybe where your idea came from, and then we don't have to go heavy into background or anything, but maybe why your character would want to be shackles, would be maybe want to be a pirate, and or would be interacting with pirates. Just to kind of build a little bit of the maybe we can find some common ground in the group and how that all comes about. So we'll go backwards this time, so we'll start with Mega. This one, tell us a little bit about your character and maybe what your character is doing in the lands of the pirates.
So I made a automation who is not your typical automation. He is not made out of high-tech technology, but looks to be made of spare parts. He does resemble a goblin. He calls himself Gears. I am Gears the Goblin. Hello. And he was found in a hoard of treasure some pirates found. And when they found him, he kind of reactivated. So they brought him back to their town, made him tend the bar and wait the tables. And he's just kind of been taking in the whole pirate culture, which he's fascinated with. And his, I guess you call it master, was not very good at poker and lost Gears to another pirate. So I believe I'm coming into the game as spoils of a poker game. Yeah. And Gears is just trying to figure out what's what. He isn't quite sure what's going on, but he's looking for friends. He's looking for adventure and just looking to expand his knowledge. And yeah, he's just a fun-loving goblin automation, looking for fun, looking for girls. I can't get them pregnant, so that's a plus from what I hear. The goblins say so. So do the pirates.
All right, tetanus shots consistently on board of the pirate ship. Well, that'll be a fun character. And yeah,
yours is fun.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how you do as a pirate. Moss, jump over to you then. What are you playing? What are you thinking?
So, as I said before, my character Wilhelm is a forge dwarf tinkerer. He's got his class is inventor. And I don't know a whole lot about the setting that we're in, but here's what I'm imagining. So he's got this fascination with the science of creating weaponry. Now, in his old life, he was a shipbuilder. He's got a background in shipbuilding. But he was always fascinated with the science of creating weaponry. And perhaps where he came from was so overly regulated that maybe tinkering with weaponry, creating new weapons was either heavily frowned upon or even illegal. So he came to the Shackles in order to perfect his weapon of maybe not so mass destruction, but his innovation, to say the least. He's out to create the perfect weapon. And the Shackles, given that pirates use both ships and are looking for the most cutting edge weaponry, the Shackles is where he could make his fortune.
All right, nice. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense as to why a crazy inventor would be in the Shackles. Pirates will pay for the best weapons. There are laws and such in the Shackles, but they're pretty loose, and most judges, stuff like that, are pirates. So it's gonna be pretty much, did you ever piss this pirate off that you're being judged by? See how that plays out. It should be pretty good. Biggles, what about you, sir? Who's your character?
So I am Lucky Golden Tail. I am a Shuni and with the face of a golden retriever. And I originally had like a full backstory planned out, and then I found out that I could be a dog person. So everything I had set up is gone. So basically, I'm going to wing this here. My character's always hyper because he's a dog. He made friends with a pirate by grabbing a peg leg of some character that other pirate didn't like, grabbed the peg leg, ran around, and then the other pirate took it and then started playing fetch with the guy's peg leg. And that's how I ended up aboard a pirate ship. And yeah, that's what I got so far. And I drowned once and I was saved by sea creatures. Yeah.
Okay.
Because my background. And I have a deity called the Besmara because she had a Jolly Roger on there, so I started following.
And Besmara is the, standard pirate deity, so that would make sense. Infamous. That's pretty funny. So that might play right into how you play your character.
And the funny thing is, I think most people probably play it as a joke as well. So
right, or that kind of aspect to it. That is pretty funny. I like it though. I think it'll be fun.
Oh yeah, and I have a complete weakness of scratching behind the ears.
oh boy.
All right, I'll remember that. I'll make up some mechanic for that. We'll put that in somewhere.
Who's a good boy?
Give you like stupefied or something every time somebody scratches you behind the ears.
Immediate stun lock.
Can't think of anything else but ear scratch. And JT, what kind of crew are you adding to this ship here?
So I'm playing a sticky toe Gripply named Hawk Tua in his language, but in common tongue, his name is Slippy the Blade from Star Fox. Because I was annoyed by that damn frog character in Star Fox. Because every time that son of a bitch got in your way, you'd end up shooting him, and he'd be like, "Hey, it's me, Slippy." I'm like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I know you keep getting in my way, Slippy." So I chose that name to be my frog because I figured an annoying frog is a rude eye, and that kind of makes sense.
Not so fast, Star Fox.
And yes, and speaking of which, since we're from G&G Titties, I made a swashbuckler who is always after adventure and some titties.
I like it.
And since he's a sticky toe Gripply, he's gonna stick to him.
Okay. Nope, that's good.
And I also have Song of the Deep and Besmara as my god. So maybe me and old Dogface over there had a similar adventure and ended up in the drink and drowning at the same time.
Maybe you're the pirate I stole the peg leg from.
Or I don't have a peg leg.
No, I mean I stole the peg leg and we started playing fetch.
We started playing fetch. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely something he would do. So yeah, that definitely works.
All right,
Now,
well, there you go. That's good.
I do have one question. This is Galarian or no?
Yes, this is Galarian.
So Shackles is a part of Galarian?
Yes, I put it in our Discord chat. I did the wiki, the player's guide. I do have another campaign setting guide. I got to find and put it in the Google Drive. It is one about the area. It does explain a little bit more. Say 25 to Moss.
Hey.
All right. So with that 25, Kaio, you can have him, assuming re-roll the lowest. But also with the 25, there is a curse and a boon out there. A couple characters. You may move that if you wish. Put it in whatever chat. Right now, the boon is on JT and the curse is on Biggles. You may move one of those if you would like as well, allowing Moss to read lowest stat. 9.
Thank you, Kaio. You're so goddamn generous.
So nice, Kai. So
So,
nice.
Moss, if
Very
you want to go ahead
nice.
and hit that roll button, we'll get rid of that 9.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Hey, there's
Hey,
another
you know
roll
what?
for
You
him.
go from a -1 to a +1. So wherever that 9 was,
That's
Okay.
way better than my reroll.
that is
So
very
we-
true.
Damn
Where-
6.
You can create your own big titty NPC for $75. It's
Okay.
That you
okay.
can.
Yeah.
Okay.
That you can. And I will tell you, these NPCs will be. It's going to be pretty much a lottery with these NPCs. Is if people make a lot of them, I will just have a little sheet to draw from, and as maybe they are the captain of another ship that they run into, or maybe they are a crew member they pick up somewhere. I will pick from those. So obviously, if you do donate, just kind of fill in the information. But if there is something you would particularly like from that NPC, reach out to me on Discord, the Gilded, or whatnot if you have a good idea. Because I will tell you, I have ran this campaign before, and as much as they have, a handful of sample ships that you guys can come across, you can't use the same ones every time. So I don't have those notes anymore. I basically built another dozen or so random pirate ships to run into. So there are some really fun ones in some of these compendiums that I have. We are in an area where we're in a mystical world. Were sharks are a thing. Ghost ships are a thing. Giant turtles that try to capsize ships are a thing. There's a whole lot of weird things that can happen when you're out to sea.
Oh, man, I whack totals.
Ooh,
Um,
what's that?
I think
Practicing
okay.
some-
Oh,
So I think I definitely want to keep the -2 charisma because comedy. But also part of me wants Wilhelm to be a very like anime type dwarf who's, despite his peg leg, is incredibly dexterous. So I'm gonna raise that up to a +3.
Oh, are you gonna? Do you want a peg leg? Did
Oh
you
yes,
mention that?
yes,
Okay.
yeah, no, I've got a
Shaped
peg
like a
leg
dong.
and a eye patch.
Oh, nice.
Wait, did I steal your peg leg?
You know
Could
what?
have.
Tell you what. Let's. That's really funny. So let's do something fun.
Okay.
And have both of you. I'm gonna set a set of numbers in my head, if that's the
Okay.
case. Both of you roll a d20, and I'm not going to tell you right now whether or not that is what happened, but I will make a note of it. And when we do our little prologues to each characters, we will discover if, in fact, maybe stole his peg leg there in the beginning, and there's a little bit of I don't know, strange animosity when this crew meets for the first time.
I love it. Okay. If I'm the one whom has to choose whom the boon or curse goes to, I'll have to flip a coin and roll a d4. Kaio said.
I will tell you what, if you pick, Kaio, if you pick whether you want to move the curse or the boon, we can roll that 20 here in the chat log. And, kind of just go from there. We'll just do it based on our placement on screen.
he
wants
said
to
let's
move the
move the curse.
Cool. I'm going to go placement on screen. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 Moss, 4 MegaReacts, so on and so forth. We'll move the curse accordingly. Hey. 1 Moss. He may have gifted you with a reroll, but it comes
Comes at a price.
It's okay.
Everything
It's
has a
okay.
price.
So I'm no longer cursed?
or no.
I will put that in my campaign notes here.
Yeah,
I have a
of course. Thank you for the donation and helping Moss out. And yeah, thank you for that little donation there. Again, it's still open, guys. If anybody wants to throw those out, we will be doing some D20 roll things. We are going to call them doubloons. So if everybody in some sort of note somewhere on your character sheet, go ahead and just put 5 doubloons. Start everybody off with 5, and it is going to be the standard re-roll the D20 kind of situation.
Where's my doubloons go? Equipment?
Just wherever. You could put them in equipment if you want. You can make an item to keep track of them that way if you want. But they're just going to...
And you said 5?
Yep. We're going to start you off with 5. You can do it after a roll, before a roll, however you want, but it will be, effectively a re-roll of a D20. Whatever the highest one.
I'm going to put that in treasure. Doubloons.
I put mine in consumables
I have.
as we consume them.
We have reached
I put it under
$50
treasures.
in donations.
$50.
If we get another 50, the cast will get another 100 doubloons. Or another 10, not 100. Oy, that's crazy. If we hit
100,
$100,
holy smokes.
no. Rewind there.
We got rerolls for days.
Yeah. $100 will get them another 10 doubloons to start off with. Good chances to re-roll on that.
And this is for re-rolling on ability checks and stuff?
Yeah, yep. Any D20 roll, you can use this to re-roll that. So, attack roll, skill rolls, ability roll, stuff like that.
Are ye matey? We be re-rolling with the doubloons.
Pretty fitting for the theme of the campaign.
Wait, if we put it under consumables, is there a use button? Oh, there's a
use
button
treasure
on
as well.
everything.
There's
Yeah.
treasure, and you
Okay,
just
I could just
make
hit the
a
minus
doubloon and
All right.
Yeah, you should just do that. You can do that, put it in chat if you want to, or just use it, and it should just calculate it off of. Since we are here, does anybody have any questions about their character sheet? Getting everything built. I was gonna say, Biggles, we could take a look at yours because I know you weren't here the other day. So, Biggles, we'll kind of start with you just because I know there's a couple things that you'll probably be missing. If you have your
like armor and weapons.
Yeah, we'll cover that here in a second. But if you open your character sheet and you look kind of at the little bubble tabs,
Yeah.
and go over to the one that says
Feats. Okay.
this is going to bring up all your ancestry features and all your class features. I think you found some of them. Look, you will have an ancestry feat and a class feat that you can pick from. Now, kind of would say really the problem is if you click browse, it be sure browse will bring it. Okay. Organize it nice and neat. So you will get one of those. And the same with your ancestry. Browse there, it'll bring pick out of there.
Okay. Let's see. What's a good one? Wisdom from another life. Am I an isekai? Am I an isekai pirate? I was hit by a truck, and that's how. Or no, when I drowned in the deep sea, I was reincarnated as a dog person. You absorbed a widely variety of facts before you died, and your soul still remembers slivers of precious knowledge. You gain the. That's actually, I can be an isekai character. What is handy with pause? Repair and crafting.
So like you could pair probably easy.
Let's see. I'm going to go handy with pause because I originally wanted my guy to do like shipbuilding too. So I guess maybe I can help repair the ship. So I'm going to go handy with pause.
Nice thing is you don't need a repair kit as long as there is junk around you, flotsam and such.
How do I use it?
So you should just be able to drag and drop.
Okay,
into
so
that empty
because
slot.
it was covered. So okay. Now, if we go class features, what is flying blade? Uh,
Oh,
What
flying
is he?
blade is if you want your own weapon.
oh no.
He's just gonna be a carbon copy of me, this guy.
Yeah, I
I
wanted to
mean,
be
you
a
know.
swashbuckler when I
Yeah.
saw that there was pirates. You
Okay,
know.
okay.
You're a
no.
cheap imitation.
All
Absolutely.
right, you look at disarming flare.
At least I knew I picked
This
well. If
could
you're
be
picking the
really-
same thing.
This could be really funny. So disarming flare allows you to attempt a disarm check, and that could be just you stealing people's weapons as a
And
dog.
like their peg legs.
Yeah.
Okay, disarming flare. There we go. Okay. Now, do I do anything else? Is there
No, those are the
skill
big
feat,
ones, 'cause
general
you
feats,
you
bonus feat?
So the only thing is to think about is I know you picked fencer. If you switch to gymnast, your disarming flare gives you your panache. So with swashbuckler, your panache is kind of your very important thing to do all of your really cool. You don't have to, but it's just saying in disarming flare, if you go the style of the gymnast and you successfully disarm somebody, that will give you your panache point. So it's just something to kind of think about.
You said gymnast. How do I get there? Class feature? No. How do I?
Okay, if you go back to the compendium on the side, class.
Do I just re-bring Swashbuckler over there? Oh yeah. Okay.
Moss, did you have a question?
Okay. I'm a gymnast now.
No, actually, I think I figured it out.
Okay, cool.
Because I have an unallocated language and such. Oh, actually, is there a particular language that you think, I don't know if this might be spoilers or metagamey, but any languages that might be particularly useful for somebody to take? So I'm not wasting a language?
I think in the player's guide that I kind of told you about, there should be a section on common languages found in this area.
All right, let me pull that up.
Where would languages be?
It's on that main character sheet screen where it looks like if you click the little, if you're looking at the little bubbles on top, it's the one that looks like a driver's license. So you have an unallocated language at.
How do I allocate one?
You would just go again into the compendium, wherever the languages are, or is there a
You hit the hit the edit button
Or the
by
edit button, yeah.
languages, and it'll bring it up,
all up.
and just put a check mark.
What allows me to talk to krakens?
A good question.
I want to be able to talk to a kraken.
I thought it'd be Chthonian, but it's not Chthonian. Chthonian is demons.
Well, I don't know if your character would know that, but I will tell you. Well, you figure out what some of these languages are and pick the one you for it. Or in the Google Drive I created that you should have access to, there's that player's guide to this that should have some suggestions on languages and such. Well, kind of give you an idea of might be fun.
Well, that feels like cheating. I just want to be able to talk to a kraken. Be like, get off my boat, Mr. Kraken.
I mean, you can always try. There's, I mean, a kraken could know common.
Just a quick aside, this player's guide, I'm not seeing it. Most of it has to do with like combat and such. I'm not seeing anything about languages necessarily. Unless I'm not looking at the right thing.
No, this one might be a little bit different. Most of the AP player's guides do have area for it, but this one might not.
Yeah, because there's a lot of ship combat content here, which I'm super excited about, by the way.
Yes.
I've not seen ship combat done properly in a TTRPG. So
this one is probably the best. And then reading that other compendium that I bought
There.
by Legendary Games, between this and that one, I think I can piece together a really good, fun, hopefully inclusive combat. That is the biggest thing I noticed when I rolled this the first time is it's not quite like Starfinder where everybody has a role. Really, it's kind of like pilot or captain's roll checks for that, and then that's pretty much it. Infamous coming in with the language of the plane of water is Basilic. So
Ooh.
Is there a language for merfolk? Because that's who gave us this ability, right? That's who I want to talk to. My mer peoples. My sea peoples.
Well,
Maybe they're seamen.
Moss, are they seamen?
I mean, there are seamen everywhere.
That's why I asked you.
Yeah, I mean, at least when I'm around.
Ejaculate all through the ocean.
I will tell you, if I was going to put a personal
Straight
list
jacking.
of languages to maybe know, Cyclops would be.
Really?
Onyx
What about
a good one.
Sasquatch? Because I was looking at Sasquatch.
You know, if you hunt for a Sasquatch, that could be a thing.
What language is under?
If you go to your character sheet on the main character screen, if you just click edit on the languages tab, it'll. Now, it doesn't really tell you what they are, but you can always Google the language. I would say Aslanti could be something too. Aslanti is the fallen civilization that was once kind of both the technology and the most magical. Think kind of like our mythos of Atlantis. So if there are treasures hidden in the deep, that could be right under Aslanti is Bogard. Bogards are feral fish people or frog people.
They speak Aquan.
Aquan.
Is the merfolk. Yeah.
I think Aquan.
Yeah. Infamous says that merfolk speak Thalassic.
Yeah, okay, so that's Thalassic is.
Oh, it used to be
Son
called
of a-
Aquan. Okay.
Okay, that's what it.
Oh,
Gotcha. That was gonna be my next.
Actually,
There.
I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna do Aslanti because Aslanti was actually before I just decided to say fuck it and go with Dwarf. Aslanti was what I was gonna do. So let's go with that.
Yeah, and that would fit your character, kind of wanting weapons and stuff like that. So researching, ancient technology, maybe having even come across some Aslanti scrolls and knowing ruins and stuff like that. It's that style pretty well.
I like it.
Yes, and Circus, I love this campaign. It is one that I will tell you now. The first book is a little railroady, but it does it on purpose to introduce you as the players into the pirate mechanics, and then after that, it's gonna be all right. What do you want to do,
Bro? My campaign literally takes place on a railroad.
That is
So-
true.
which we haven't even been on yet, by the way. After like how many episodes? 8 episodes, 9 episodes.
I feel like we could blame Sevi for that.
Not on this
Yeah.
one.
Well, I don't know. Everybody's really. doing all kinds of stuff
Sevi
on
and Nomi are probably the least to blame for this one.
it. That's true. All right.
I catch it from time to not completely caught up yet.
Let's see.
All right. Well, we're still sitting at $50. If there's anybody who would like to move the curse, move the boon, that'll come in here in a little bit, or stats are on the screen for the players. If you think somebody has too good of stats, is a couple pinned messages, depending on what you're looking at, or in the description.
Thank God
on
we don't
YouTube.
have simps.
That is.
I'm
true.
going to go Cyclops because you told me to.
Okay.
And I couldn't remember the name of the merfolk people, and I couldn't find it because I can't read.
Merfolk is Thalassic.
Yeah.
Wait.
Thalassic. That's what I took.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Where it says, and this is pointless, but where it's talking about gender and pronouns and age and ethnicity and nationality. Is it talking about the players or is
That's
it
the
talking
player.
about?
That's the
Oh,
player. It has to
okay.
be the player.
No, it's
So when
a
I put,
character.
is
Whatever you
it?
want.
No, that's
It's
player.
whatever you want it to be.
I guess yeah, it's whatever you want it to be. I would say
Pronoun.
it's the character.
Woof.
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 Caleb's on Strange Winds is Nig slash
Of course it is.
Grr. I paused for dramatic effect.
It's super classy.
Well, King Darth Dave, welcome. And, I'll leave that up to you. The stats, I can show you where they have assigned the
God damn it,
stats, but
Dave's
these
here.
are the stats
No,
they've
Darth
rolled.
Dave, you do not need to mess with
Uh,
anyone.
Right now, JT does have the boon, which will come in at towards the end of
Fucking
stream.
Jade.
Moss does have the curse. So, I'll let you kind of figure that out. You're watching on YouTube, so you can check out the description of what we got going on. We are at $50.
Beep, a bop, boop. X-Boys. Get it right.
Circus does have a point. If you don't put these nuts in the pronouns, or Hawktua would be a good one for pronouns.
But that's my name.
I know, but I'm just saying, that's a good one.
I'm gonna put these nuts though.
Well,
Hawktua
Nuts.
my
that's a
player
full-
pronouns in Foundry are Colonel Corn.
Colonel
My
Corn,
age
that's
is-
fun.
By the way, this is totally for the player because when I do ethnicity, it brings up my real name and like actual stuff on my browser.
Yeah. Yeah, it puts in my city for some reason.
Yeah.
I put age 21 in dog years.
Oh no.
You're old as hell.
You're a gray retriever.
No, 21 in dog years.
There's 3.
Yeah. I'm 3.
Oh.
21 in dog years. I'm
Wait,
3.
do Shunies age at the same rate as regular dogs?
I don't
No,
know.
they're
I
a
don't know
little
how it
bit.
works.
I looked it up. It's not quite that fast, but it is fast compared to most other. Shunies reach maturity after just 8 to 10 years. The elders of the village reach about 50. So they are generally about 60 years old, which is I feel like is a good compromise in between. Let's have these player characters be 20 and that's it. So,
21 in dog years. Let's go.
my pronouns are my social security number.
My pronouns are woof woof.
Wait, them titties.
Them titties.
Yeah, that's my pronouns.
Good one.
Them titties.
Yeah, also, just so you know, Ronnie, as well, that the average Shuni is about 3.5 feet tall.
That's fine.
So,
Really? That's so adorable. Oh
Yeah,
my
You
God.
are shorter than my goblin.
I will
How tall
read
is a
you,
Gripply?
well, I will read you the description of Shunies, and then we'll go from there. So it's Shunies are squat, furry humanoids with flattened, canid faces and wet black eyes. Their fur can be a variety of hues and patterns, with the most common colors being fawn or black, and their loose skin gives them fittest Shuni a pudgy appearance. Shunies have short, curly tails that sometimes wag involuntarily when the Shuni is content or particularly excited or pleased. Like canines, Shunies cannot sweat. They pant to mitigate heat and exertion, and it is uncommon to see a Shuni in a perpetually lolling tongue. A Shuni reaches maturity after just 8 to 10 years, and the elders of their village rarely reach the age of 50. Little differentiates male and female Shunies except during the late stages of pregnancy and age. Both sexes develop graying facial fur, wrinkled skin, and frail joints. The average Shuni is 3.5 feet tall and weighs about 100 pounds. So they,
If we
by the description of the book, they are basically pugs.
Well, this one's a golden.
But I don't mind for flavor's sake. Your character looks a little different. That's totally cool. But yeah, that is a Shuni, and they're hilarious. Great.
if we go to the Eastern Isles, they might try to eat them. So that's
He's
not good.
got cold black dead
I-
eyes like a doll's eyes. That Shuni.
You don't even know they're alive till they bite and they roll back.
So
I do require that you role play the panting.
And the red rocket.
I'll try.
That's for the Patreon.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
I-
The
I
extra
can
hour
definitely do
shift.
it.
Darth Dave coming in with $100, sir. Thank you.
Darth
Whoa.
Dave.
Thank
That's for
you.
the only Shonies. Oh, I can't
And
wait to see how
Moss,
Does that mean I have to
nice
shake
he
my
was.
ass?
a
He
few.
just
What
dropped
does the
it in and walked
$100
away.
even?
Comes in,
What?
drops $100. Lets Moss.
What does that even get you?
Moss can re-roll everything.
What?
Oh,
Holy
nice.
smokes!
There you
Okay,
go,
I
Moss.
spelled it right.
And you guys will get an
I hope
extra
you roll better.
10
Okay.
doubloons to start off
Wait,
with
we get 10 doubloons? Oh, shit.
because you hit the $100 mark.
Nice.
Wait, everybody does?
Yes.
All right.
So
Thank
15
you, Darth
total.
Dave. Thank you very much,
Darth
sir.
Dave,
Appreciate
the
that.
man, the myth, the legend. Darth
We
Dave.
will
I'll try
see
not to roll worse.
if Moss can.
All right. Get it so I can write this down.
I'm gonna copy.
I like it. So he drops that $100 and then he walks away.
What a power
tell
move.
Hopefully
you,
that works.
That's a boss
See you
move.
later.
It
when
really
he
is.
dropped that 100 on my my Cthulhu character, he saved it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Okay.
Yeah, whenever you are ready,
Have
Moss,
you?
go
all
right
right.
ahead.
I'll take that.
On average, these are better.
Yeah.
If
I
we,
mean,
if
I got
we,
bonus ones, but I got A+3 and 2+2s. I mean, I'll.
Oh, I didn't see what you got. Oh, nice. 16. Infamous said that Gripply are only 2 feet tall?
yeah, they're real.
Holy shit.
We're the small party.
Yeah.
I'm like Chrysanthite.
Right on. Dave, you saved my character. You're
he
a
does
legend.
that from time to time.
You are a legend.
Yeah, you're definitely your character is definitely gearing towards his key abilities are way better.
Yeah, no kidding. So charisma still dump stat. Let's see. Should I dump strength maybe? No, I'm not gonna dump strength. Okay.
Did you guys hear Arudai screw? Wow, I can't even say his name. Arudai screw up the name of the channel on TNME.
What? What did he say?
He called it G&G Titty Top instead of G&G Titties, and then I think Beardo or somebody like fucking admonished him immediately. It should be G&G Titties. We were like, yeah, it is. He's dumb. We know.
Beardo was on that stream. I think.
Well, he was the one who said it.
Yeah.
He was the one who said it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, this is hard. See, do I go ahead and I'll put the +3 in Dex.
You know, Circus, I think they technically do have a tag. Oh, it doesn't really. But you know, we can assume because it says they reach their adult size 3 years after hatching, so we can assume that first year is probably very tadpole.
Okay.
I mean, you can be extremely abnormally tall for a
frog.
Yeah. Ooh, Snake Burton
You a
coming
tall,
in.
you a tall frog.
Snake Burton coming in for 25 for Mega with a reroll your low. That would be getting rid of that 11.
That is one of my patrons. You're the man, Snake.
Solid.
It's such a.
Is your
Hey.
Streamlabs thing set up to pop up the super chats? Because I'm not seeing it.
Well, I have it. I'm going to see if the alerts work. Had some issues with the alert box when I was testing it earlier, but I'm seeing it on my feed.
Oh, okay.
So they are coming in, and that's another reason I'm not gonna lie that I'm liking the Streamlabs thing because everything is coming up on one feed.
Yeah, it is nice.
So that
I do
is
like
nice.
that.
And the stream's been pretty solid, so I can't complain too much of it.
Yeah, it's going pretty good. I might have to try that because
Yeah.
it always crashed my system for some reason, or crashed itself.
Well, because they brought their Ultra subscription out almost a year ago now, maybe a little bit more than that, and I was very skeptical at first, but the last week or so I have been watching lots of videos. It seems that most people who are doing multi-streaming have really enjoyed. Although, yeah, right there. Although for some reason, the font is the smallest.
Dang it! I was really loving Restream too.
Okay, so
Oh, I see
question-
why I got rid of it, because it was double doing the alerts for some reason, and then the second time it would come up, it was just a blank alert thing. I gotta get rid of it. And then Aphrodisius, thank you for the subscription. Circus, thank you for the subscription. Kaio, Gaming Ronin, thank you guys for the. Appreciate that.
Legends. You guys are fucking legends.
Let's effing go!
Legends. And then is that 13? Is what you re-rolled for that?
13 to what I rerolled. It went from a
Well,
0 to a
+1.
+1.
You know,
The
We'll
LeBron
take it.
James of Frog.
Crafting, that's intelligence.
I said frogs flop too, but it didn't show up in chat.
Okay, so we're good.
Is that okay? It took me. I had to reread that twice there, Circus, because I didn't want to believe you wrote what you wrote. As a combination, fleshlight and cure potion as your
Oh
bard.
God.
But I reread it and I was like, yeah, nope, yeah, okay, you know.
Wow.
Who's the flashlight?
And you
Wow.
wonder why she's your ex.
Interesting.
Good God. I thought that Nomi got it hard from JT during
That
our
sounds
game,
dirty.
but
She got it hard. I got it hard. She
That's
beats
true.
everything I say. I
That
can't
is
even
true,
speak
yeah.
around her.
her predominant language is violence.
Okay, you gotta have one. That's maybe why her and Sevi,
Get along so well.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a
Yeah.
little frightful.
That's why I'm trying to learn firearms.
But also, you picked a very non-combat heavy system, so I think you might get off okay with that. But there is combat, obviously, but
Mhm.
they know, I think, the first thing to not do is shoot. Unless it's coming out of the shadow and it is shadow. But
Oh, I'm not shooting it at monsters. I'm only shooting at her. That's why I have the gun. She's more dangerous so far to me than the monsters have
That
been.
is true.
Right? Funny.
All right, so I think I ended up with, after my reroll, I ended up with a +2 in strength, +3 in dex, +2 in con, +3 in intelligence, 0 in wisdom, and -2 in charisma.
All right.
You're right up there with me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you got a little bit of a boost. Calculate all your modifiers together, you come off a little bit better. But I feel like that
Hell yeah.
spread is better for your character. So that is pretty nasty.
I'm into it.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yes. This is no, I think your characters are all got good stats. For 2 swashbucklers, a thaumaturge, and an inhibitor.
Wait, all of a sudden I got 2 more languages that say unallocated. I had one earlier, and then I picked Aslanti.
You
and
got
now all of a
smarter.
sudden-
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
You
why.
I
increased
told you.
your intelligence.
Okay. So I'll have Russian. Russian is a
Russian?
language in here. It's a selection. All right, he speaks Russian.
Duh.
Mwangi
Vodka.
might be a good one because you are close to the Mwangi expanse, and
What?
that is Mwangi is a language.
No, bro, you
MWANGI.
one and I'm like,
MWANGI. Yep.
All right.
That is kind of the land that is connected to kind of the peninsula.
you cutting
Yeah.
out, man.
Russian is in here. That's really funny.
We should all speak Russian.
Oh,
Just be
I
like,
know why Russian is in
vodka.
here.
Oh, okay.
So
Known and understood by Baba Yaga.
I was just gonna say,
Ah.
so there's actually a first edition adventure path called Reign of Winter that you actually teleport to legit Germany in World War One because you're chasing Baba Yaga.
Wow.
Oh, that's dope, dude.
Yeah, so it's not the greatest one. Is
Okay,
it World
maybe I
War
won't-
Two or I thought it was World War One? Infamous.
He said the
but-
Russian, yeah, from Glorian from
Yeah.
World War II.
But yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, there's a whole adventure path where you chase Baba Yaga.
So you fight the Germans?
I think I think it is it might be the Germans or the Russians. I don't remember where it puts you. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. And it clearly says in there like your PCs can take the guns, but only understand that they may only have 5 bullets for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, they're not going to get any more bullets.
Yeah. You take the guns, but you have to pick it up from the dead soldier in front of you.
Yeah, and the guns are pretty gnarly. Circus coming in for $75, making our first NPC, a kobold rogue named Iguana Montoya. Yes, that is 100% the best one I think we could have gotten off that. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how's the NPC? I missed all that apparently.
So I put again, for one, because I think it would be fun for, the chat to make NPCs or other pirates or whatever that we may run into.
Mhm.
So for $75, I'll probably keep this one rolling through the entire campaign because I love this idea.
So they're going to hang out with us the whole game.
They might be part of your crew. They might be people you find along the way. They might be crew members you can, convince to come on your ship. They might be enemies. If somebody puts in here captain, well, that might be a different ship. You guys might have to fight that ship. So I might build that ship around captain whoever. But this one, I think we're going to put on your guys' ship because that's just too good. Or whatever you want to do with them, There's a lot of... This first book is you're building your crew and doing some other things.
I like that idea. Circus, we're stealing that for riffs. Oh, show. I love it.
Chrysanth I saw a panel that would have donations for deciding what accent the GM would do the voice of the next NPC. Oof. If I could do more than 2 accents, I would do that. I cannot.
Where's the old lady over on Kick?
Yeah,
Was
she's a
Matthew
rock
Mercer the DM?
right?
Oh, that's where Dave is too. Shiza.
Well, Dave was also in the YouTube too for a second.
Yeah, no, I know for like a second.
This is hard today. Spent too much time at the pool.
Ooh.
There are worse problems to have.
That is awesome. True. Okay. Ooh, we're at $225 right now, guys.
Hey!
Another 25, and that gets our first character item for Moss. So if anybody wants to move the curse or the boon around or give someone some rerolls.
Who was that one
go ahead
from?
and do it. The last one? Or the character one?
The weapon. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be the first weapon will go to Moss. Or the first item, I should say. will
No,
go
I'm
to
saying
Moss.
who was that from though?
Oh, we haven't gotten it yet. I was just saying we're $25 short of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Okay.
thought Moss
you're
got
good.
one.
If you look in the description of YouTube, I have all the rewards there as well.
Oh, nice.
So we have 250. We'll get Moss an item if we reach $300. Biggles will get one. 350. You guys will get another set of dubloons for all the characters
I'm
and
at
so forth.
the end of the line.
And a lie.
Ooh, black cat.
Yeah.
Is that an actual black cat?
So it will be an actual black cat, but it will be a mystical black cat of some kind. Since black cats
Nice.
are considered good luck on ships, and we're very good luck oriented, it'll effectively be a magical, mystical black cat that will appear on your ship and be friendly and have some benefits for you guys.
As I have 2 black demon cats, that would be awesome if we got
You
750 chat. Let's do it.
I
Oh.
can do a Valley Girl accent, but maybe I'll wait. Maybe we'll find.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Oh my
You
god.
gotta say
JJ
that
is
one.
such a valley girl.
Your
Ben
guys'
and Matt.
masks are so thick. What wood did
Oh,
you
God.
use?
So sexy.
Can we take some doubloons and go to the mall?
Some might describe that accent as, at least, especially when JJ does it, as completely masturbatory.
Somebody clip that
Huh?
for Moss.
But I'm Tiff.
Yeah, so Biggles will go back to you with equipment and stuff. You guys will get 15 gold pieces of equipment. Your main weapon that you want to use, just plain weapon, will not count in that buying of things. But you can go through the equipment. It'd be a whole kind of similar to everything else. You just be able to browse the compendium and drag and drop, and just keep track of money you get.
And you said the main weapon doesn't cost
Yeah.
money?
Yeah, so whatever your main weapon you want your character to use, whether it's a long sword, short sword, crossbow, whatever cool weapon you find, you don't have to take that cost out.
Oh my god, JJ, you're so generous.
I try.
What the hell
What
was
the
that?
heck
Where
is
the hell
a-
did that even come from?
What the hell was that?
Mega.
What's a rapier pistol?
That's exactly what it sounds like. It is a
He's
rapier
gonna
with a
take
pistol
all
attached.
the things that I have, this guy.
How
Not
dare
a-
you speak to me in such a way, child? Shit, that's low key. I'm better than that.
Yeah, I don't have
a
the one
rapier
you can
pistol?
change.
Damn, I need a
Yeah,
voice
yeah,
mod.
that's fine. Go ahead and,
Yeah, I'm a little.
I definitely picked the best stuff because he's picking all the same things as me. So I feel like I did good with this thing, considering I have no
Definitely the
idea.
best. 100% the best.
Oh, that's.
I have that's.
I wish I got to get that one.
Damn,
He
that
says-
looks good.
I picked the best guns. Everyone, I don't say it. Everyone else says it.
I have a spoon gun. I got the best.
That's a good.
Uh-oh.
It's funny.
There's fireworks going off in the neighborhood. My
Oh
dogs
no, poor
hate it.
doggos.
Oh yeah, dogs are gonna have a hard time this whole week.
Yeah, mine. Gypsy pretty much grew up hearing all, the construction behind our house when I got her.
Oh,
Oh my
Uh,
goodness.
Me
That
and-
was awful.
so me and Biggles are real life friends. We've been friends forever. It feels like, and when I first moved back to Arizona, we got this nice little house, not knowing that the entire time we were going to be there, the frontage road was going to be ripped up and torn apart, and freaking construction done on it.
My room would shake.
Well, yeah, I swear they were going to knock down that back wall by accident one day.
You know, the guy who built the Killdozer went through the same thing.
You know, Moss, he just roundabout said, you ain't real friends.
Me and Moss are
Well, we're-
real life friends too. I've just
Yeah.
known Biggles way longer.
That's true. Yeah, we've met in person.
Yeah,
Once.
yeah, out in person. See who we were hanging out with Michaela. We were hanging out with all you guys from MegaCon. Fantastic Sarcastic was there. Eccentric was there. Laylines JT was there.
I was there.
Biggles
Well,
was
not at
there.
the house.
Yeah,
But
got up a few times.
Yeah, I think Biggles. I think I saw you like twice there. You were like
Probably.
always running around.
yeah. Just
Yeah,
running around.
was it Jay Junk 3PO pretty well?
Yeah, I know Jay pretty well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've known Jay for over 4 years now.
Did you get to meet Gina?
I did, and Jay made fun of me the whole time. He told her I was his special friend, as in I was retarded.
Well, you
Did
kind of
you-
have that look, so it makes sense.
I mean,
Were you panting the whole time?
No.
No.
Red rocketing the whole time.
I
mean, if
his
Jay's calling you
tail was a
retarded,
wagon.
that don't say much for you.
Maybe
Yeah,
Jay
well.
was just excited to have a friend he could do that, you know?
A special friend, yeah.
Yeah, he was like,
This is
"Oh my god."
special friend.
Someone on his level.
Yeah. But yeah, I met Gina, and Jay spent the entire time making fun of me.
Oh, Tomic's coming in saying JJ and Moss are fake friends. Come,
Yep.
come on,
Yep,
Tomix.
fake friend.
Wow.
No, I've played with some things that were fake, and I like them just as much as the real ones. So, you know, you can label
Back
all
on
you
the
want.
titties again, boys.
All right. Well, we're gonna come down to like our last 15-minute stretch here, kind of based on time, and I feel like for the most part these characters are ready to go. If there is anything else, good. You guys have questions, chat, or players, let me know. If not, kind of give you guys a little bit of a schedule here the next couple weeks. We'll not be playing next week. I get together tokens and get some art, and we have to pick an intro song from the like 8 or 10 that we all kind of
Those
created.
are awesome.
Yeah, some cool songs,
we
boys.
have some really cool stuff that we got to get done, and I think it's just going to take a little bit longer than a week. So the first official episode will be on the 16th of July here. I got to learn how to connect Streamlabs to the events because it didn't really work when I did it, but I'll figure it out. We got some.
So in 2 weeks.
So in 2 weeks, the same time as startup as today, 9 p.m. Central or Eastern. Why do I say Central? 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. And yeah, that's that there. There is anybody in chat who wants to kind of get them that last $25 to get Moss character, a special item, or any of those other rewards, or change up the boons and curses, because in about 10 minutes I'm going to have those come into the effect there. Then we will kind of everything up for this character creation.
JJ, am I spending my 15 gold on the stuff that I took? Or are we keeping that gold on top of it?
I would say I would say spend the money on everything but either one of the two of those weapons, whichever one.
Well, I mean, I had the free weapon, and then the rest is 15 gold.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right,
That's
about 15 gold. All right, so
perfect.
so throw the money away. Okay, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, so Skulls and Shackles is, I know some of you are familiar with it. A lot of folks here are kind of familiar with Orman. I am using the Ultra, which is their subscription feature, which adds multi-stream. But I think the problem, which I'll have to look into, was in the order that I picked where I was streaming to, because it gave me an option to change the title and all those things. I think if I do YouTube last, it'll allow me to pick the event, because it kept coming up and I kept not figuring out how to do it. So there's a way to do it. I just have to figure out how.
I would ask Sevi and them.
Yeah, I might do that. I might just Google it too, because again, I watched a bunch of videos on if I should do this or not, and so far everything I said multi-stream was great. You know, if you're using, pretty much everything but Kick, because everybody hates Kick for some weird reason, even though they could probably be making a lot of money
I love
integrating it.
Kick.
Well, I mean, like Streamlabs and all those, for some weird reason, because they could be making money, but whatever. That's none of my decision. That's the only one that I have to monitor the chat outside of Streamlabs. But besides that, I can just link everything to it, and when I click go live, it asks me who I want to stream to, and then it allows me to change the title and the categories and stuff from there, which is really nice. Bounce around.
Is
Restream has
Orman,
that too,
are
which
you-
is
are you
nice. You can
talking
just
about for-
switch all the titles except for Kick.
Is Orman talking about for donations, or is he talking about just using Streamlabs?
Oh, if you're talking about the donations, probably connect your
'Cause
YouTube
you-
if it automatically will log you in.
Yeah, you can log in with Twitch, YouTube, Facebook.
Do you
What-
need a
really
Streamlabs
just about
account for
anything.
donations? I thought you just click it like a PayPal thing.
No, but I think it's just trying to pull your username and stuff. So if you log in,
Oh,
that way when it comes up on my end, it'll tell me where you're coming from.
Yeah. So
the
based
username
on what I'm looking at here, Orman, I don't know why is that not working. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think.
I feel like there was maybe
Okay.
it's an older version of it. I feel like there was just an option to just go credit card, but
Oh yeah. No, so if you just type in the amount you want to do, and then fill out that main page or whatever, you have the option of just using PayPal or a credit card if you want to.
yeah, that's what I figured. I thought it was pretty easy. Yeah.
yeah. You can log in, and I think if you log in, the note that I get on my end might be more detailed, saying where you
Right.
came from or whatnot. Because
That sounds right.
yeah,
So if anybody has any additional recommendations for Wilhelm's last name, so far I've only gotten Missler, Graybush, and Kokenstash, which actually I'm thinking Kokenstash.
pretty
Yeah, I'm
awesome.
thinking
Kokenstash.
Kogan
Do
Stash is
it.
pretty
Do it.
good.
Yes.
Do a poll through. Huh. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that, Orman.
Oh, that's weird. Let's see. Let me see. Using exclamation point vote, open arrow option on potential choice. Oh, how do you create a pop? Yeah, see, here we are. We're figuring things out on stream.
Wilhelm Stackelbucket.
Well, I'm figuring out things through Streamlabs because I have everything connected. So
Oh.
I'm curious if I make one poll through Streamlabs, if it'll go to both Twitch and YouTube instead of just YouTube.
Wait, can you? Do you have CloudBot enabled?
I do have CloudBot enabled.
So once you've
Oh, there she
done,
is. Haha,
once you've done
found
that,
it. Add
Okay.
poll.
Add poll.
Wilhelm.
Spacklebucket.
Okay.
One Schroeder. Hey.
What are the options we had again?
Missler.
You got Missler, Missler, Graybush. Hey,
Hold on.
you shut your hole.
Mr. Barkles.
Hey, shut your hole. That's a good last name.
Shut your
Mhm.
hole.
That is not what.
Wolf. What about Wolf? Wolfhelm.
Wolfhelm.
Wolfler. Wolfstein.
Wolfgang.
Oh, okay. I see.
Wolfgang.
So,
There you go. Wolfgang
Hold
is a good one.
Wilhelm. Wilhelm won't rudder. That's funny.
Wilhelm won't rust.
And then Kokenstash. Did you get Graybush?
hold on. I see what it's having me do is having set up as commands so that it makes everything go into one.
Oh, really?
Yes, but then it'll. Okay. Got. Token what? What was it?
Kokenstash.
Michaela Buckley.
No way Kokenstash doesn't win this.
Graybush
no
was
way.
Graybush one. that it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gray Bush was one.
Gray Bush.
Gray Bush. All right, and then we'll do one more. What was the next one? What was the fourth one we liked?
Oh, we've got a few coming in now in the YouTube chat.
Those are all lame, infamous. Coke and Stash.
Tornado Monarch? What is that?
That sounds like a villain.
Wilhelm Hindenburg. Hindenburg.
Michaela says Buckley.
Because we're going to go down in fire.
Circus
Wilhelm World Trade Center.
Circus says won't rudder. So Wilhelm won't rudder.
I like that one. Funny.
Yeah,
one
that
is
one's funny.
I like that one.
That's funny. It's not Coke and Stash funny, but it's funny.
Where does Coke and Stash even come from? I have to know the inspiration of this. Or is it just one of those things where it's
Someone
you
just
don't even
looked
have
in,
to think about it? It just
someone just looked in the mirror and they saw Coke on their stash.
There was a little white right here.
Yeah.
All right. This.
Is that a white hair? Or is that Coke in my stash?
Plot twist, it wasn't actually Coke. It was the other white stuff.
milk.
Okay. We're gonna start this poll. So, how do I did it? I put the poll out. Good question.
Post.
Let's see.
Did that come up in YouTube at all?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't see
okay, I
it.
see it, I see it. Okay.
Hawk Twist
So,
Dinson.
vote Gray Bush, Won't Rudder, Coke and Stash, or Missler.
Okay.
And then we'll give it.
Did that work? I don't know.
What are you
I'm
doing,
gonna
Seth?
do.
John Cocktoaston? What?
All right, we're gonna
Let's
do
do
it. I
kick.
found out how to do it the other way.
It's just /poll and then you type them in.
Yeah, well, if you go, if I go on the bottom.
Shut up, dog.
Or that poll. I thought that poll would be cooler, but it was not.
I see no poll.
But it's so
It
cool.
was.
Yeah,
was
it
not
just came up
cool.
as a Streamlabs command thing to like put
Oh,
the
I
names
see.
in. I mean, it's cool, but it's.
I think
not what
Walt
I
Rudder's
wanted.
going to win it.
That's what it seems like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot of fan of Coke around here, apparently.
I just
Oh,
think that's
give it a-
funnier.
Here we go. Now I got
You
it.
obviously never done Coke.
There we go. That's a more classic poll. I'm gonna close.
Like that was going back
Whoa.
and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Probably hearing the other dogs. All right, and we will give this poll just a couple more minutes. And we will close everything at the next hour here, which for me is 8 o'clock, so it's got 4 minutes left to the hour. We'll close the poll.
If it ends up being a 50-50 tie, his name should be Wilhelm Coke and Stash Won't Rudder.
Should
It
be
makes
Coke and
sense.
Stash.
Whatever,
It's
whatever
hyphenated.
it ties.
It's hyphenated, and I'll have to have a Hispanic accent because I'm pretty sure that's the only culture that that does that kind of thing
I
for
think
men.
Asian does that too, but they generally combine names.
Do they?
Asian.
I think I want to say it's Philippine or some sort of Pacific island that I knew a kid growing up. His name was Ferry. It was the first part of his father's name and the last part of his mother's name.
Won't Rudder is at 36%.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
get
Oh,
him
you gotta
smoked
keep it
now.
there.
Right now, Coke and Stash is in the lead. For your eraser button. John Coken's. We're off the woofer.
Cocktoast Stanson.
Octo Stinson. Wilhelm Plantain.
Cocktoast Ensign. Cocktoast.
I had trouble saying that one too.
That's pretty funny.
We're gonna need a pronunciation guide. Fletch.
Fletch.
Is that a
Wilhelm
TV show?
Fletch. Good one.
I guess Fletch
I
is
only
a TV
watch
show.
good movies. History of Racing.
Also, a movie with Chevy Chase.
John
John
Toast. See, that would be.
Son.
But then he's another Jan. Gotta be a little
That is
different.
true.
It's
Yeah.
a good one though. Good one though.
Johan is dead.
Smitty
Werberman Jensen.
I might steal that Smitty one. You might get a free character creation there. Comics.
Werben Jaegerman Jensen. Oh my god.
Gerpen, America Johnson.
Is that the same? That's not the same episode as Doodle Bob, is it? I don't think so. It's a SpongeBob reference for those of you who don't know.
Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen.
I didn't know.
Circus, it's not that I don't know my way around a pole, is that I was trying a new toy that I had that I didn't really... You ever watch those videos where they think they attach the stripper pole, but then it falls off? That's kind of what happened to me.
That's my favorite.
That's kind of what happened.
All right, well.
Oh, when they're just too big for that pole.
That's always the
That's what she said.
It just changed again.
All right,
One more
well,
vote can
we
get it
got
back to tied.
1
You
minute
bastards.
left on this, and we will end that poll.
You bastards. Get that
Who is-
coke and stash where it belongs.
Who is currently winning the poll? I can't see.
Won't rudder. It's 53% to 47. So if someone votes Coke
Somebody
and
needs
Stash,
to vote that bitch. We
its
need some
full
coke and
name
stash.
will be Wilhelm Coke and Stash won't rudder.
Yeah, why not make it like a surname? Coke and stash won't rudder. I like
Come on, guys. We need
that one's not bad.
we need
I like
270
that
to win.
even
Let's
more.
go.
Yeah.
270.
No- Oh, Frost showed up. What's up,
Where's-
you wizard?
Oh, it's
Where's
tied.
Ohio?
It's 8 o'clock.
give-
It's tied.
I'll give.
It's Wilhelm Coke and
I don't know how
Stash
I-
won't rudder.
No,
Let's
if
go.
this was a
Cool.
legitimate election,
We're back.
we wouldn't know
We're
the vote
back.
tally until 2:00 in the morning.
We're back.
Hey, there's
Yeah.
Printer
late votes
ballots
in.
go
I-
burr.
Ended
There's
the
late votes
poll.
in. It's cheating.
And Coke
Oh, it's
and
over.
Stash.
Coke
Those
and
were
stash
late
wins.
votes.
No, a
Those were
couple
late votes.
people snuck
Coke
in
and
before
Stash,
I could
it
properly
is.
click
Thank you,
end
chat.
poll.
Coke and Stash.
Wilhelm
Coke and Stash.
Wilhelm
Wilhelm
Coke and Stash.
Watergrave. I like that one.
Watergrave's cool.
Watergrave is good.
Won't drown.
Bit
Don't be
like
putting that
that's
evil on me,
infamous.
Ricky.
That is
Ricky Bobby.
pretty good. Well, awesome. Well, with that poll, I
Frost
think
is a
we're
man of
gonna
culture.
kind of wrap up our character.
You're muted, Jeremy.
creations. Oh, I am.
You've been muted, sir.
Yeah, dogs are about to freak.
Muted.
All right. Well, with the ending of that poll, great poll by the way. We will.
It's the best
end-
poll.
We have the best polls. Everybody on this cast polls strong, sturdy.
Are we rolling for endowment?
The absolute best polls in the world.
Should we do that real quick? Should we end this
Yeah,
character
yeah.
creation with the rolls for endowment?
I don't know.
Absolutely.
We might as well.
I feel
We're
like
We
doing
gotta
it.
roll
Are
100.
we rolling at
Bunch of sick
D12?
fucks.
Are we
last
rolling at
time
D12?
last time I did that, I got a 100, and I really don't want to ruin that streak.
You'll be
It's a
fine.
different character though.
I know, but I don't want to have a small dick dwarf.
I'm like right in the middle. I got a low frog
All
dick.
right. Well, JT started us off here with a 51. Nice.
No!
43. Well,
Ah, Moss.
Doesn't a frog have like a cloaca or something?
okay.
Hey,
Of
I'm not that
course.
kind of frog, sir.
Damn.
I'm gonna roll a 95.
That's when full
54, I'll take it.
Biggles
Why
lives
is-
up to his name.
How do I have the smallest penis? See, this is what I was trying to avoid.
We'll just-
we should
look,
have
we'll just-
rolled D12s on how big they are.
Well, you are a
inches
dwarf.
wide.
We'll just make sure that Moss has the biggest cannon. You know what I mean?
we
To
go.
over,
Yeah.
He's gonna
yeah.
overcompensate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
That is
I'll
a
be
huge
compensating
red
for
rocket, dude.
I know, man.
That shit's going to the moon.
It's offensive, is what it is.
It's like, yeah, he's just sitting there. Everybody's like, put the thing away.
Oh my
dude."
God, we're all short. I didn't even realize we're actually all.
You need to
short.
quit licking it.
Infamous said it earlier, but it didn't register. We're all fucking super short.
Yeah, I think Moss's character is statistically going to be
He's the tallest yet the
So-
Yeah,
smallest.
the tallest character.
So do we all have the
God.
small size, or
Yes,
not
I
the
think so.
dwarf?
I say I'm considered a medium.
Ah,
Yeah.
so tallest and smallest all at the same time, buddy.
Hey, proportionally, I still have the biggest penis.
know, I-
so
Yeah,
No,
you're
if it
right.
works
We
like that.
could have monetized the
Wait,
endowment
not
rolls, but
proportionately.
you know what?
I'm a robot. I can make mine as big as I want.
Well, you
It's fine.
can make them spend to make it bigger to re-roll the
know
endowment
what?
roll.
Circus, I like the
You
way you
still
think. I'm
monetize
still
it.
within the margin of error for average. Okay.
And if somebody gets the right monetization for it, Moss can roll for his gift.
Appearance 83 endowment. Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. Whatever an 83 is.
What's the 83rd
Is it the-
percentile?
Oh, it's
for a
percentile?
shooting?
Okay.
I don't know. That's the way. That's the way that I. That's the way
Yeah,
that I
that's
interpret it.
that's what it is. 83, you know.
Gears has a big gear. It works.
But yeah, well, first off, I want to say thank you guys for wanting to play this pirate game with me. I'm very excited. These characters are shaping up to be a very interesting and fun crew, I believe. And everything looks like it's going to be a good campaign. And then, of course, chat, everybody who is here, thank you guys. Thank you for those who have donated money and getting us where we are. Some characters out there, some rerolls, making sure these characters are ready for combat. Ooh, I did forget about the boon and the curse as I look over at my little notes here. So, yes, before we jump into who's who, the boon is going to allow you, JT, to reroll one of your lowest stats.
Oh, all
and
right.
the curse, Moss, you may have figured out,
No.
re-rolling the highest, sadly.
Oh no!
Oh, come on.
All
I
right,
got the
nothing
same
really
thing.
changes. That's okay.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
you did better. I mean, you couldn't do worse
Okay.
Well,
than that
Okay.
8.
Then,
no, he had to re-roll his highest.
Yeah, he rerolls, so he loses the.
I'm
he
sorry,
loses
Moss.
The 16.
That's okay.
Oh,
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry, Moss. That's
Wait.
terrible.
So what did I put that? Oh, I put that in the. Oh shit. Ah. All right. Dex goes back down to a +1.
Dave, you've been thwarted. You've been thwarted,
Okay.
Dave.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm an inventor. I'm not a marksman. I'm an inventor. It's okay.
Maybe you can invent more endowment supplements or extensions.
Yeah, well, let's go through here and everybody get a chance to kind of let people know, what else you got going on, where else you can be found on days you are streaming or content creating. Tag the next person in line and end with me, and then we will call this stream a wrap here in a minute. But let's go ahead and start with Mega.
Hey everybody, I'm MegaReacts. You can catch me here on YouTube on the MegaReacts channel, also on Patreon, BitChute, Rumble, Odyssey. I'm all over the place. Look for MegaReacts, you'll find me. I'm also here on, or not here, I'm also on the Geeks and Gamers channel, running playing a game with JJ on Sundays. So you can check me out all over the place. Also, I'm going to be running a one-shot werewolf game soon, so look for me on the Discord. And if you want to join up, hit me up, and I'll throw it to Moss.
Yeah, if you all would like to follow me on the Twitters, because I still refuse to call it X, you can definitely do that. That is at MossMuff over there. If you want to see me basically just promote the stuff that I do over here on the YouTubes and all the other streaming platforms, and have a bad political take from from time to time. Otherwise, you can also find me on Moonskull. I am running if I could find my words, I'm brain dead today. I'm running a Call of Cthulhu campaign on Monday evenings, and my friend JT is a part of that, as well as a few other great characters. And then on Saturday, I'm playing in a Star Wars campaign on Moonskull. Thursdays, I'm playing in March of the Dragon Queen, which is Shadow of the Dragon Queen? module, but we're playing it in Savage Worlds. So it's
All
that's
right.
a really fun campaign. And yeah, I'm also drumming up something else that I'm planning on running here pretty shortly. I'm not gonna announce it just yet because we're still getting some casting decisions figured out at the moment. But we'll get back with you on that, and I'll tag Biggles.
Hi, I'm Biggles. I have a YouTube channel. It's Biggles Mets without the underscore, so it's not the one in the chat. That's my main account that doesn't have any content on it. And since we have tabletop, I have a whole bunch of how to do stuff in the Goblin Slayer tabletop game, and I have a game that ended up ending with all my friends dying, so we end up having that as well if you want to check that out. And I also talk anime second Monday of every month. So Monday I'll be talking Kaiju number 8.
Awesome. Believe
And
that
then you
leaves
need to
Savage.
tag probably JT.
Oh yeah, tagging JT. Sorry, I'm new to this.
Tag that asshole. Okay. JT, you can check me out Fridays on Mummy's Mask on the G&G Titties channel, which that's always fun. And then after that, on my channel, which you can find on my link tree, which would be my Kick or my Kaiju Watch Rumble, you can check out Kaiju Watch, where me and Mr. Caleb from Mummy's Mask and other games that you may know of are usually the host. However, this Friday, it will be Circus Freak, and we will be watching giant rubber monsters beat each other to death while we bullshit with the chat and hang out and have a good time. Check that out. Check out the merch for it, too. The merch is hot. Check it out. Just got this yesterday. It's very nice. Streamlabs makes really good stuff. Gotta love them. And then on Monday, check me out with Mr. Moss on the Moon School channel, where we will be doing that Cthulhu game. By the way, I saw what they're working on in the background there for the Cthulhu stuff. It's gonna look really cool, y'all. It's gonna look really cool. Can't say nothing about it though, because Moss will beat me with his tiny member. But check us out Mondays. Also, I got my. I'm sorry, it's so long. I got
It's huge in some games.
I got the upcoming Rifts campaign coming up soon, which Mr. MegaReacts will be part of, as well as Frost, the Frost Wizard, and the Sunken Witch herself, Serenity. And I swear there's somebody else that's part of that too. Me, and I'm missing
A
somebody.
certain witch.
I said witch. I said the witch.
Oh, did you say witch? I didn't
said the
hear it.
witch.
I'm not paying attention.
Circus is a DM for that. He's in the chat coming up with names like Won't Rudder. So, you know, he's got jokes.
And Iguano Montoya.
Yeah. So he's got jokes. That will be coming soon after we pick the 2 auditions members. So we got that coming on channel. Man, there's a whole bunch of other stuff coming up too that I can't talk about, but y'all gonna be getting a lot of cool stuff coming soon. That's all I can say about that. And I'll give it to JJ, the master of ceremonies. I said Frost Woman. I said the Frost.
Thank you. I love hearing that we all have a bunch of stuff going on. But yeah, here's the link tree for the Dragon's Tavern stuff we got. Obviously, this game all over Geeks and Gamers Tabletop, Thursday nights, March of the Dragon Queen, Sunday morning, Strange Winds. And then, yeah, some few things coming up between Dragon's Tavern here, Moon Skull, and Gamers Tabletop. And yeah, just kind of follow us, get ready. I will be setting the next schedules up for this game on the YouTube as the events. We will catch you guys in 2 Tuesdays. Will be our first official setting sail episode on the 16th, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And we will catch you guys then. Again, thank you so much for all the donations and subs and everything across all these platforms. We appreciate it, and I'm super excited to tell this story. Do a kind of sailing shenanigans. Catch you guys later.